Hey you, it's your girl Nicole Monique at Nonstopchic. How you queening? Today, I want to talk to you about how to protect your mental, physical, and spiritual state while being in quarantine. Now, I'm calling this show Queening because I believe that you can't worry or should not worry about things that you can't control. So we're going to talk today about how you can remain in control and still rule over your life even though everything is so uncertain. Now, we're indoors majority of the time and we bored in the house and we in the house bored, like legit. Your home can become like a huge airplane with recycled air just going through, just stale air. First thing I recommend is get a humidifier or some type of air purifier in the house. This makes such a big difference in terms of the air quality inside of your home. As it gets warmer, of course, we'll be able to open up windows and things like that. But here in Chicago, we've had a few nice days, but pretty much it's been cold. It's still cold out here. So I bought a humidifier. I set it right in the center of the house and it has made a world of difference. The air is not dry anymore. And that also helps your body, the kind of air that you breathe in. Next, love your skin. While we're in quarantine, your skin has the opportunity to take a break from all of the makeup that we put on. I have no issues with makeup at all, but now we're given the opportunity to really focus on our skin and skincare. So there is a reason why you might be breaking out during this time if you are, and that reason is stress. We're all stressed out at this time. So if you are having breakouts from anxiety, from stress, the humidifier will absolutely help. But another thing that will help your skin breathe is an oxygen mask. What an oxygen mask will basically do is put the oxygen into your skin that we're not getting because we're not outside, and all these little bubbles pop, and as they pop, it presses oxygen into your pores so that they can breathe better. And when your skin can breathe better, it's just like your body. It perks up, it wakes up, it's more rejuvenated, it's smoother, and it has a lot of great anti-aging properties for your skin. You're gonna love your skin after you do an oxygen mask. And try to de-stress, which is why I wanna talk to you, because some of these things I believe will help you cope through the quarantine and remain focused and remain calm and remain strong and remain powerful. Something that also supports your physical, mental, and spiritual state during the quarantine, right? We've talked about humidifiers with air. We talked about oxygen in the skin. So naturally, take time to just breathe. Literally saves my life every day. Now, you may have to wake up earlier than everybody else in the house, which is what I know I have to do because of this new schedule and kids being in school and really trying to shuffle around the schedule and be there for everyone else. So I wake up first thing in the morning and I just breathe, right? I'm going to show you how to do it. So let's do a breathing exercise. This is called deliberate breathing. And you just go into a seated position, right? Seated position, heart up to the sky, to the sun. Roll your shoulders back. Just let your hands rest on top of your legs. And for 8 seconds, you're going to breathe in through your nose. And for 8 seconds, you're going to release, exhale out of your mouth. So, do it along with me. Looks like this. And what you're trying to do is cleanse your body, clear your mind so that you can be centered and calm. Some mantras you can possibly chant to yourself, things you can say are, I want to inhale positivity, exhale negativity is one. I want to inhale strength. I want to exhale weakness. I want to inhale faith. I want to exhale fear. You can put on some soft music, some Zen music, but doing this for about 5 to 10 minutes a day should center you, clear your mind of any kind of worry, anxiety, or stress that may be going on. Breath purifies the body, and it's so important for you to be centered during this time. We all stress out. However, you can have some control over how, or manage rather, how you react to stress, how you react to all the realizations that you're coming to. We're not just having realizations in terms of the coronavirus, we're having realizations with personal relationships with people. Certain people that you talked to and had a certain banter with and, was there for you. Now you may realize in quarantine, maybe it's just not the same. And then there are certain people who you talk to that uplift you during this time, that make you feel better during this time, that help you grow and kind of feed you with the soul food that you need so very much. So another thing we need to be mindful is protecting ourselves during this time, protecting our chi, protecting our centeredness, so that we don't fly off the handle and react to a situation because we're already stressed. Instead, breathe in, breathe out, think about it, think about how you're going to react, but at all times, you have to protect your mental, physical, and spiritual state. That is first. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anyone else. And don't let anyone just dump all of their stuff on you during this time. You want to be there for people. And that's you should be, because you're a friend. But at the same time, if it starts to affect your chi and come all up in here, it's okay to take a break. You can always get back with them and talk to them again. Next, you have to keep your body moving during this time. It is so important. So we just talked about breathing exercises. What coincides with breathing exercises is yoga, the form of exercise that coincides with breathing exercises. And while you're doing yoga, it is body strengthening, mind strengthening, spiritual strengthening, because you're breathing in and out. And you let your body just flow and your body gets stronger while you do these poses. Check out some videos on YouTube. Find your own personal yoga guru. Modify if you're just beginning. Modify, but don't forget to breathe. Modify, go at your own pace, and don't forget to breathe, because it is your practice. Get outside, go for a walk. Go for a walk, go for a run. I'm telling you, running, when I run, by the time I get done, I have traveled someplace else in my brain, and then I come back to reality. Do something to exert yourself. Get your heart pumping. Get your brain kind of going. After a run, my brain completely opens up. It goes from this subconscious, and then all of a sudden it opens up and I can think more clearly. So moving briskly when you walk, getting your cardio up is not a bad idea either. It also helps boost your immune system, which is something that we all want during this time, honey. We don't even want to cough. We don't want to sneeze. We don't want to cough. We don't want nothing. So continue to do things that boost your immune system. Take vitamin C, drink your orange juice. Like I said, do some yoga, get some cardio going so that your physical being can be strong and fit for whatever comes next. Another way that I like to get myself going every morning is I get up, I take a shower, and I get dressed first thing in the morning. Now I'm saying this because maybe you do this already, but I know some people sitting around in their pajamas all day and ain't taking showers until like 5. Scratch that, because you limit your productivity. When you get dressed and you're ready, you feel like you're ready for anything. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. And that's how it makes you feel. You feel more productive once you get up and get dressed. Not saying you have to put on makeup or anything like that, but at the same time, once you see yourself with a little nice light beat, kind of like this, something you can wear around the house, you look at yourself and you say, okay, I have some things to do in this life and in this world. Let's get it. And then you'll be writing down ideas and goals and working towards them in a more productive manner. But I do also want to talk about it being okay to not be okay during this season. Now, I don't mean for weeks and weeks and weeks, but if you are having a day, you take that day and you take that time, because nothing is more therapeutic than you acknowledging the feelings that are going on, breaking down, just taking that day, taking a moment to break all the way down so that you can be reset and rejuvenated for tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with not being okay. We're all going through so much. So coronavirus is going on, but beyond coronavirus, real life is still going on, and we still have things that are happening that are devastating beyond coronavirus that we have to manage, and we can't go under. We can't sink. We have to swim. So you take that time that you need. Take that time you need and get right back. You feel like a break is coming, break down, then build yourself up the next day. I want to take this time to thank our healthcare workers, our policemen and women, the delivery drivers, our grocery store workers, everyone who is still out there working on the front lines, our postal workers, everyone who is keeping America going. It's so interesting because these are the same people who we never really gave any kind of credit or credence to, either as a profession or as people. And by we, I don't mean me, because I give everyone respect. But a lot of people feel that they're better than other people. And the Bible says those who are last will be first, and look at where we are. These professions that we don't consider professions or real jobs, they are the ones who are here for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then for you, it's also important to have an attitude of gratitude. Just in general. Yeah, we're locked in the house. Yeah, we locked in the house now. And like I said, we bored in the house and we in the house bored. Bored in the house and we in the house bored. And I am too. Believe me, when I found out our lockdown was just extended until May 30th, I fell out on the floor, like literally. Not because I didn't think it was going to happen. It's just like, man. But you know what? I looked around and said, but I'm thankful for this time. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for the time I have to link up and talk to people I haven't talked to in a long time. I'm thankful for the meaningful conversations that I'm having with people. The honest, raw, real conversations that I wasn't necessarily having with people because we were all so busy running around and trying to cope. Being outside was our coping mechanism for all the stuff that we didn't want to deal with in life. And now that we're inside all the time, we're confronted with it. We have to deal with these things. And that's why if this is a time of transformation for all of us, because all of us in the house, right? This is a time of transformation. This is a time for growth. This is a time for change. You would have wasted all of this time inside if you are not transformed in some type of way when we get on the other side of this. There's a reason why you have all of this time. Look into yourself. Only you know yourself. Be honest with yourself. And people are going to piss you off. But you rule over how you react to things. You are in control over how you react to things. It is your choice to go off, to cuss somebody out, whether somebody says something to you or not. Or it's your choice to refrain, breathe in and out, and work on yourself more when you feel those emotions come up. And we all have them, trust me. But you have to pick and choose your battles in life. And is going off on this person going to help you? Is it going to help that relationship with that person? Is it going to help the relationship with yourself? Exploding, is that going to help you grow? These are questions you have to ask yourself. You have to exert a certain amount of control over yourself and over your life. We may not have everything we want at this moment, but we sure have everything that we need. So we should be living every day with the attitude of gratitude. Lord, thank you for opening up my eyes this morning. Thank you for breath. Thank you for that I can be with somebody during this time. And even if that person is just me, and even if that person is just you, Lord, and not only is just, because you are the greatest friend, partner, comforter, father that anyone could ever have. I know for a lot of you as well, a lot of good things are happening. So be thankful that good things are happening amidst all of the chaos. Keep an attitude of gratitude, because if you woke up this morning, you're winning. So at the end of the day, Queens, there are going to be things that we cannot control. But what is within our power is how we choose to react to things. It is a choice. It is a constant decision. How you're going to react to quarantine, how you're going to react to coronavirus. So we must pick and choose those battles while deciding to take the best care of ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually throughout this time. Try these things. I know you're going to feel better, and you'll know that you're ruling over your life like the queens and kings you are. Join me next week as we talk about how consumers want the beauty businesses to open up first amidst the quarantine. Get a beauty professional's perspective on this. So, until I see you next week, as always, peace, love, and stay chic, dolls.